Hello, and welcome to this episode of The Money Class. Today, we're going to talk about something that's surprisingly common, being asset-rich but cash-poor. You know the type of person who has multiple properties, a huge investment portfolio, even owns a few businesses, but can't come up with $5,000 in an emergency? Sounds crazy, right? Well, it happens all the time. In this video, we'll break down how people fall into that trap, why locked money can destroy your financial security, and how you can build true liquidity, the kind of money that actually saves you when life hits hard. But before we jump in, if you love practical financial lessons that help you stay ahead of money stress, hit that subscribe button and let's dive right in. The concept. Let's start with a simple truth. Having wealth doesn't always mean having access to it. You can have a net worth of $2 million, a beautiful home, some land, maybe even a retirement account, yet still struggle to pay your medical bill or fix your car when it breaks down. Why? Because most of your money is locked up. It's in assets that take time to sell or that lose value if you try to sell fast. That's what we call the liquidity trap. You're rich on paper, but broke in practice. Real story 1. The homeowner without hospital money. Let me give you an example. A man named Bill, 62 years old, retired contractor from Texas. He owned 4 rental properties worth about $1.2 million total. The hospital wanted $35,000 up front. His tenants had all paid their rent months earlier. His next rent checks were still 60 days away. He tried to sell one property, but buyers offered half its value because they knew he was desperate. By the time he found his serious buyer and closed the deal, it was too late for his procedure. That's what wealth without liquidity looks like. You have everything, but when you need cash, you have nothing. Real story 2. The small business owner's missed deal. Now meet Amanda, a boutique owner from Atlanta. She had $80,000 worth of inventory sitting in her store. One day, her supplier offered her a bulk shipment at 50% off, but she had to pay within 24 hours. She needed $10,000 to grab the deal, but all her money was tied up in slow-moving stock. Meanwhile, her competitor jumped in, bought the goods, and flipped them for $30,000 profit in 6 weeks. Amanda didn't lose because she lacked opportunity. She lost because she lacked liquidity. Real story 3. The contractor's half-built dream. Here's another one. John, a construction manager in Florida. He started building his dream duplex, budget $500,000. He had $350,000 saved and figured he'd find the rest along the way. But halfway through, his cash dried up. He couldn't get a loan, couldn't sell fast, and the house sat unfinished for 3 years. Then came a health crisis. Hospital bills again. He had to sell the half-completed duplex for $250,000, basically at a loss. The lesson: never tie up all your money in long-term projects. Start what you can finish and always keep some cash outside your big dreams. The pattern. You see the pattern, right? Wealth locked in properties or businesses that don't produce monthly income. No emergency cash reserve. Forced to sell valuable assets at a discount or miss big opportunities. Being cash poor while you're asset rich is like driving a luxury car with no gas in the tank. It looks good, but you're going nowhere. Solutions. How to stay liquid. Let's walk through the steps that every financially smart American should know. Step 1. Build an emergency fund. Keep 3 to 6 months of your living expenses in a liquid account, like a high-yield savings account or a money market fund. If your monthly expenses are $5,000, aim for $15,000 to $30,000 in emergency cash. This isn't dead money, it's peace of mind. Step 2. Invest in cash flow assets. Don't only invest in things that appreciate over time, invest in things that pay you monthly. Examples: dividend-paying stocks like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson. Both pay quarterly and have raised their dividends for decades. Rental units that produce monthly rent. Even peer-to-peer lending or small business investments that return steady cash. The goal is simple: create income streams that refresh your cash flow. Step 3. Diversify your assets. Don't pour all your money into one property or one business. Spread it across different asset classes: stocks, bonds, real estate, and liquid funds. In America, you can also use treasury bills, CDs, or short-term bond ETFs. They're low risk, easy to access, and still yield reasonable interest. Step 4. Keep a portion truly liquid. This is your opportunity fund. Money that's not tied up. So when a golden deal appears, you can say yes immediately. That's how wealthy people stay ahead. They stay liquid enough to seize the moment. Closing and motivation. At the end of the day, money you can't touch in a crisis isn't really your money. If it can't save you or serve you when life turns upside down, it's just numbers on a spreadsheet. Liquidity is not laziness, it's financial readiness. So before you build another property or buy that next investment toy, ask yourself, can I raise cash within 48 hours if I needed it? If your answer is no, it's time to rebalance your finances. Because in America, true wealth isn't measured by the size of your house. It's measured by how quickly you can access cash when life calls for it. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, drop a comment with the phrase "Stay Liquid," and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got more powerful personal finance lessons coming your way. Until next time, stay smart, stay prepared, and stay liquid.